Teaching kids the difference between an opinion and a fact is important for both reading and writing. So let's begin by looking at our three sentences, one fact and two opinions. The first one is a fact, and it says both cats and dogs can be pets. The next two are opinions. Cats make better pets than dogs, and I think dogs make better pets than cats. Explain to kids that an opinion is a person's thoughts, beliefs, or feelings, such as the sentences, cats are cute, cats are lazy, cats are sneaky animals, and cats are awesome. Those are all opinions. Somebody else may think, believe, or feel different about cats. A fact is different. It is something that is true. It can be identified or it can be checked in an encyclopedia or nonfiction source. Let's look at our four sentences. Cats are warm-blooded. That can be checked in an encyclopedia or a nonfiction source. Cats have 4 legs. That can be identified by looking at cats. Cats have 1 tail. That can be identified by looking at cats. And cats are carnivorous can be checked in an encyclopedia or a nonfiction source. Now let's look at how opinions about cats may differ. The writer might say cats are cute, but the reader might think cats are destructive. I've seen them claw on chairs. The writer might say cats are lazy, and the reader might think cats are active. They love to play with yarn. The writer might say cats are sneaky animals, and the reader might think mine is very trustworthy. The writer might say cats are awesome, and the reader might think cats are boring. They just sleep a lot. Sentences beginning with I think or I believe show opinions. Let's look at our 3 examples of the cat looking around the corner at the bird. Somebody might say, I think the cat is sneaky. Someone else might say, I think the cat is curious. And another person might say, I think the cat is brave. And 2 sentences with I believe. I believe cats make better pets. And then someone with a different opinion might say, I believe dogs make better pets. This is a template used in our first activity. We're going to have kids fill in the circle next to the word that makes each sentence an opinion. Remind kids that an opinion is a person's thoughts, beliefs, or feelings. So depending on the person, the opinion adjective could be different. So let's look at our first sentence. Cats are brave animals. Our choices are animals and brave. Animals, the word animals is not going to change because cats will always be animals. So the one that is an opinion is brave. So someone else might think cats are not brave. They might think cats are scared animals or afraid. So brave is the one that is an opinion and could change with different people. Let's see which one in our next sentence is an opinion adjective. Cats are better pets than dogs. Better, because people might not think cats are better pets. A lot of people have dogs and they think that dogs are better pets. So better is our opinion adjective. Let's go down here. The cat looks foolish. I don't think the cat looks foolish. I think the cat looks cute. You may think the cat looks silly. So foolish is the opinion adjective. Let's go to our next sentence. Cats are smarter than dogs. Some people do believe that, but other people believe that dogs are smarter than cats. So smarter is our opinion adjective. Let's look at this one. All dogs are sneaky. I have a dog and I don't think he's sneaky. You may have a dog and think your dog is not sneaky. So again, it is what each person thinks. You might think your dog is loyal. So sneaky is the opinion adjective that could be changed depending on the person. This one says Layla is the best. Layla is someone's dog, and they do think she is the best. I think my dog is the best, and you might think your dog is the best. So, this is an opinion adjective. And so, let's review our opinion adjectives. Brave, better, foolish, smarter, sneaky, and best.
We had kids practice opinion adjectives, and now it's time to introduce them to fact adjectives. And they provide factual, which is true, information to the reader that can be identified or proved. Let's look at our 4 sentences. We have cats are warm-blooded, cats have 4 legs, cats have 1 tail, and cats are carnivorous. These are 4 facts. The proof of each fact is either identified or proved and can be checked in an encyclopedia or in a nonfiction source. So now let's look at each one. Cats are warm-blooded. This is a fact that has been proven and it can be verified in an encyclopedia or a nonfiction source. Cats have 4 legs is a fact and it can easily be identified by seeing many different types of cats. Also, cats have 1 tail, can be identified. The last one, cats are carnivorous, is a fact that can be checked in an encyclopedia or in a nonfiction source. Now explain to kids that fact adjectives provide true information to the reader that can be identified or proved. Adjectives can be divided into different categories. Our first fact category is color. The first picture shows a dog and the sentence says, "This is a brown dog." That is a fact adjective because we can identify that the dog is brown. That is not an opinion. Then the second picture shows a dog and the sentence says, "This is a black dog." We can identify that the dog is black and that is a fact. And then our third picture shows another dog and this sentence says, This is a gray dog. We can identify the fact that it is a gray dog. So there are no opinions about the dogs on this slide. Now introduce kids to more fact adjectives. We just looked at one adjective, color, with the examples of the dogs. We see another one here, and it is a green apple. The apple is green. That is identifiable. We see the green. Let's look at some others. Another category is material, what something is made of. It can be made out of plastic, styrofoam, paper, and in our example, we see something that is wooden, made out of wood. So the door is wooden. That's a fact. That is what it is made out of. Another type of fact adjective is amount with a number, 1, 4, different kinds of numbers. The dog has 4 legs. Again, that is identified. Then we have position, first, third, could be others, fourth, 10th. In this example, it says, this is the first cat, and the arrow is pointed to the first. Another category is shape. This is a round ball. Then size, the dog is bigger. Then type, it is a living flower, which is again identifiable. Then we also have warm-blooded, and that would be one that is proven through encyclopedia or a nonfiction source. This is the template that will be used in the next activity.
Now have kids fill in the circle next to the identified adjective that makes the sentence a fact. Let's read our first sentence. The dog has 2 ears. 2 is an adjective, ears is not. And we can see 1, 2, and it says 2 ears. So we're going to fill in the bubble next to 2. It is not 3 ears. It cannot be 4 ears. With our eyes, we can see it is 1, 2 ears. Let's go down to the next one. The cat has green yarn. Green is the adjective describing yarn. It is telling the color that the yarn is. No one can say it's red. No one can say it's blue. It is green because we can identify the color and we can see it. Green. Let's go down to our next sentence. He has a metal dish. We could touch it, pick it up, and see that it is metal. It is not plastic. So metal tells the type or the material, actually, the material that the dish is made out of. So metal is the fact adjective, and we can identify it. Let's go over here. The dog is bigger. We look at this, we can identify that the dog is bigger. The cat is not bigger. So the only thing we can say is the dog is bigger, making it a fact identified by this adjective, bigger. The third animal is a dog. First, second, third. Yes, the third animal is a dog. So third is our fact adjective. The cat slept in her red bed. What type of bed? Red. Or what color bed? Red. It's not black, It's not green. It's not purple. It is a red bed. Red is our fact adjective that we can identify by looking at the bed. So, our fact adjectives that help us identify what is correct are to, green, metal, bigger, third, and red.
Kids have practiced opinion adjectives: cute, lazy, sneaky, awesome, destructive, active, trustworthy, boring, and curious. They have also practiced fact adjectives that fall into the categories of colors, materials, amounts, positions, shapes, sizes, and types. This is the template for the next activity.
Now we're going to have kids write an O for opinion and an F for a fact next to each sentence. So let's look at our first one. This is an awesome ride. Our adjective is awesome. And that is an opinion because someone else could have gone on the ride and said, this is a terrible ride. But this person, their opinion is, it is awesome. So have kids write an O there for opinion. The next one says, this is a plastic cup. Our adjective is plastic. It is a material that the cup is made of. It is not styrofoam. It is not glass. It is not paper. It is a plastic cup. So that is a fact because we can see it. We can identify the material. Let's go to our next one. Cats make the best pets. If we don't have a cat and we have a dog, we might disagree and think dogs make the best pets. Each person can have an opinion about what is the best pet. So we're going to have an O there for opinion. We're going to go over here. This sentence says, we went to the grocery store. It says grocery store. We see food. So grocery is our adjective. And it is not a drugstore. It is not a dollar store. It is a grocery store. So it is a fact because we can observe it. We can see what it is for sure. So we don't have an opinion. The movie was boring. They went to the drive-in movie and someone thought it was boring. Someone else in the car might say it was exciting. So this is a person's opinion. So we're going to put an O there. And cats are better pets. We've talked about this one before. And if you have a dog, you probably think dogs are better pets. Notice I used the word think because when you use the word think, it is an opinion. So better is an opinion adjective. So let's go over each one. This is an opinion. This sentence is a fact. This sentence is an opinion. This sentence is a fact. This sentence is an opinion. And this sentence is an opinion.
As kids read sentences in books, such as the one we have here, I think butterflies are amazing. It is a good review to have kids identify the sentences as either opinion or fact and then have them give their reasons. This is an opinion sentence, and two of the reasons given by kids were the words I think represent a person's belief and opinion, and that is not a proven fact. And another one was the word amazing is an opinion adjective. Someone else might say that butterflies are not amazing. Here's another example of a sentence. The life cycle of butterflies consists of 4 stages: egg, larva, pupa, and adult. That sentence was a fact sentence, and some of the reasons given by kids were: the word for is a fact adjective that represents the amount of stages that can be observed and have been proven, and many of them said that they did that in kindergarten. And another reason was egg, larva, pupa, and adults are the stages of the cycle and can be checked in an encyclopedia or factual source. I have included another chart with additional opinion adjectives for you to use as a resource with your kids. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe. And as always, I will leave the link for all the templates in the description section.